Alright, if you've been following this channel, you may have noticed that I am an INTJ, and some of you may be thinking, well wait, it's kind of different. INTJs are usually not like this, and you are right. So in this video I wanted to explain to you and talk about what makes me different and unique as an INTJ, even among INTJs. And it pretty much boils down to two things. My dominant function, our dominant function, introverted intuition. I don't mean to boast, but I have a very deep introverted intuition. That means that I think abstractly and I look for, I have a very, I have a very inquisitive mind. And all these deep questions in life, questions about the stars, God, extraterrestrials, human nature, things of the sort. You know, that's my territory. And when you delve into that stuff, you eventually, I believe eventually, you ultimately arrive at some very staggering conclusions, which really can have an effect on your intellect and how you think and perceive and see the world. But if you're someone who has a very shallow introverted intuition, then you probably won't be watching this video because it's like, what the fuck? Introverted intuition, in my opinion, is by far the most important Myers-Briggs cognitive function. And with it, it just gives you a trenchant understanding of life and people around you and systems. And when you understand humanity and you see it for the way that I see it, then maybe you understand why I'm a little bit eccentric. But most INTJs, their introverted intuition isn't that deep. They don't think as much and ponder as much as I do. And the more you think, the more you grow. And eventually you grow out of your own fucking boots, someone might say. And that's part of the reason why I'm this way, eccentric. The other reason is my tertiary cognitive function, which is introverted feeling. As an INTJ, I know that I have a very rather advanced introverted feeling. Introverted feeling, for those of you who don't know, is pretty much our ability to feel empathy. Feel what other people are feeling and kind of empathize and like, see, I know what you're feeling, I know where you're coming from, I understand your pain. That's our tertiary cognitive function, and that mine is pretty advanced too. So when you have someone with a high NI and a high FI, I guess you get something like me. INTJmayCry. Yeah. But most INTJs, from what I've seen, they're not really at this level. I don't mean to brag and say I'm better than you. Well, I mean, what am I supposed to say really? You're meant to feed your cognitive functions. That's how you grow intellectually as a person, and I fed mine. Introverted intuition and FI in particular. And when you do that, it changes you. You may not get particularly richer, but in a way your heart gets richer and your mind gets richer. So that's why I'm a little bit different. And I've decided to align myself with the creator of my soul. Many INTJs, they're fucking atheists. If you're an atheist, that is proof your NI is weak, it's puny, it's tiny. Because the more you dig deeper into introverted intuition and you think and you ask yourself questions and you scrutinize things like evolution, you realize that that thing is a fucking lie. And anyone who believes in evolution, all of the evolution proponents, you're dummies. You are fucking dummies, alright? You know what, I'm gonna say that for another video, but I just wanted to explain why this channel and I am a little bit different, alright? Not all INTJs are like this. I realize that, and the reason why I'm different is because of my introverted intuition and FI. It's likely, if you're an INTJ, it's likely a lot more higher than yours. I spend a lot more time in there. I cry for the pains of others. That's why I call it INTJmayCry. I'm not crying for myself. I cry for the world. The people in it, man. The people that I used to care and give a damn about before I wanted to destroy them.